ISO/IEC 17024 2012 Internal Auditor Training. Hello everyone, welcome to this training session on ISO/IEC 17024 2012 Internal Auditor. This is overview. We provide 2 days internal auditor course. Uh, Delegates or participants can contact us for 2 days internal auditor course that we provide online. This is just overview for that training. So this session is organized by URGS International Certification and Inspection Private Limited, providing training, certification, inspection, and accreditation support services globally. ISO/IEC 17024 is an internationally recognized standard that specifies requirements for bodies operating certification of persons. Examples of personal certification include lead auditor certification, welding inspector certification, food safety auditor certification, professional competency certification. The purpose of this standard is to ensure that certification bodies operate in a competent, consistent, and impartial manner. In today's session, we will cover overview of ISO 17024, structure and key clauses, roles of internal auditors, internal audit planning, audit process, non-conformity reporting, accreditation preparation. By the end of this session, you will understand how to conduct an internal audit for ISO 17024 certification bodies. Overview of ISO/IEC 17024. ISO/IEC 17024 was developed by International Organization for Standardization together with International Electrotechnical Commission. The standard focuses on certification of individuals rather than organizations. Its main objectives include ensuring competence of certified persons, promoting global recognition of certifications, maintaining credibility of certification bodies. Personal certification bodies may seek accreditation from national accreditation bodies such as National Accreditation Board for Certification Bodies, Saudi Accreditation Center, Singapore Accreditation Council. These accreditation bodies verify that certification bodies comply with ISO 17024. Now, structure of ISO 17024 standard. The ISO 17024 standard consists of several key clauses. Let us briefly understand the main ones. Clause 4 is for general requirements. This includes legal responsibility, management impartiality, liability and financing. Certification bodies must demonstrate independence and impartial decision making. Then clause 5 is for structural requirements. This clause covers the organizational structure of the certification body. Key elements include organizational chart, defined responsibilities, separation between training and certification activities. This prevents conflicts of interest. Clause 6, resource requirements. This section addresses personnel competence, examiners and evaluators, external experts. All personnel involved in certification activities must be qualified and competent. Clause 7 is for process requirements. This is a core operational clause. It includes application process, examination process, evaluation of candidates, certification decision, surveillance and recertification. Internal auditor should carefully verify these processes. Then clause 8 is management system requirements. Certification bodies must implement a management system similar to ISO standards. Two options exist. Option A is specific ISO 17024 management system. Option B is integration with ISO 9001. Internal audits are a mandatory requirement under this clause. Role of an internal auditor. An internal auditor plays a critical role in ensuring the effectiveness of the certification system. Key responsibilities include verifying compliance with ISO 17024 requirements, checking internal procedures and documentations, identifying non-conformities, suggesting improvement opportunities. An internal auditor must demonstrate knowledge of ISO 17024 audit techniques, objectivity and impartiality, Auditors must also ensure they do not audit their own work to maintain independence. Fifth is internal audit planning. Before conducting an audit, proper planning is essential. Internal audit planning includes first preparing an audit program. The audit program defines frequency of audits, scope of audit, audit criteria. Typically, internal audits are conducted once per year. Then second is preparing an audit plan. The audit plan should include audit date, audit scope, audit team, departments to be audited. For example, certification department, examination management, records and documentation. Then next is reviewing documentation. Before the audit, auditor should review certification scheme documents, procedures, records, policies. This preparation ensures efficient and effective auditing. Internal audit process. The internal audit process typically includes 4 stages. Stage 1 is opening meeting. The audit begins with an opening meeting. The auditor explains audit objectives, scope of audit, audit schedule. This meeting ensures that all participants understand the audit process. Then stage 2, audit execution. During this stage, auditors collect objective evidence. Methods include document review, staff interviews, record verification, process observation. For example, the auditor may verify candidate application forms, examination records, certification decisions. Then stage 3, identifying non-conformities. If a requirement is not fulfilled, the auditor raises a non-conformity. Examples include missing records, unqualified examiners, lack of impartiality committee. Non-conformities should be clearly documented with evidence. Then stage 4, closing meeting. At the end of the audit, the auditor conducts a closing meeting. During this meeting, the auditor presents findings, explains non-conformities, provides recommendations. This helps management take corrective actions. Then non-conformity and corrective action. Non-conformity should be classified as major non-conformity. A major non-conformity indicates a serious failure of the system. Example include lack of certification decision process, non-competence criteria for examiners. Minor non-conformity. A minor non-conformity indicates small gaps in implementation. Examples include missing signature on records, minor documentation errors. Corrective actions process includes root cause analysis, corrective action planning, implementation, effectiveness verification. Accreditation preparation. Internal audits play an important role in preparing for accreditation. Before applying for accreditation, certification bodies should ensure complete documentation, competent personnel, effective internal audits, management review meetings. Accreditation bodies will verify compliance with ISO 17024 before granting accreditation. At last, conclusion. To summarize today's session, we covered overview of ISO/IEC 17024, structure of the standard, internal audit roles, audit planning and execution, non-conformity management, accreditation preparation. Internal auditing is an essential tool for maintaining compliance and improving certification systems. If implemented properly, ISO 17024 ensures credible and globally recognized personal certification. Thank you for attending this session. For training, implementation and accreditation support, please contact us.